We move the field every year so that we can give the soil a bit of a chance to rest from having tulip bulbs. Just like everything, tulip bulbs have a few issues of their own. So there's a couple little fungal diseases that we're worried about, and by rotating the field, we have a 4-year rotation, then we can minimise the chances of having the fungal infection damage our crop. Tulips are kind of pretty amazing because they've been hybridized since like the 16th century and so the breeders have been working on tulips for a long time compared to a lot of other plants, and that the varieties that they get out is just incredible. So we've got fringe tulips, we've got double tulips, early flowering, late flowering ones, and I always oscillate between different ones that are my favourite, but in the early season I've got my favourites, and in the later season I've got my favourites. And we would love to be able to chill a bit more, but it is we're still a working farm, and as most people from the area would notice, that in spring here it's really busy with other farming activities. So we also grow 4 other bulb crops commercially as well. So we grow liliums, Dutch iris, hyacinths, and a few daffodils as well. But our business up here is known as the Table Cape Tulip Farm to all the locals, but the business name is actually Van Diemen Quality Bulbs, and there's kind of 4 sides to what we do. We do general farming like a lot of other people around here, which things like peas and poppies and wheat and barley and things. And then we do our bulb production, so that's a huge part of what we do. We do our tourism, which most people know about, but not everybody knows that we do mail order bulbs, and we actually have been doing this for 30 years and also, and we're sending them out all over Australia. And it's become quite a big part of what we do now. So between all of those things, we're kept pretty busy, but we're really lucky to have a good team here that helps us out. And after all that hard work, it's just such a pleasure to have people come and see it all, because it is it's just amazing. It's such a spectacle, and people come and they are happy and they're having a good time. It's such a nice feeling to have people visiting our farm and having that sort of experience. It does really make it feel like the hard work's paid off. It's actually really interesting to think about how the quality of soil that we have here and the nutrients and the biology that brings the health to these plants is actually being stored in their bulbs, and we're sending that out all over the country, and it's going to people's gardens, and they're getting to see, you know, that little bit of Table Cape growing in springtime with them. And it's one of the best things we do is getting all our growers, all our gardeners to send in their photos of what they're doing, and we're hoping that we can, you know, bring 1 or 2 of them down each year so that they can, of the people who put their photos in, to come and have a walk in the fields. So we'll continue to be excited and push the soil health aspect of the business. I think we may even become a little bit more involved in education around that sort of thing as we start to kick more goals and, you know, workshops and things like that. So I like having people on the farm, especially to learn positive things, and so perhaps we'll do more of that in the future. Yeah, it's hard to believe that we'll like extend our property. Like, it's not, I don't think that's not my dream anyway. Like, I think although we potentially could do something like that, we have this beautiful postage stamp here on top of Table Cape, and it's if we manage it well, we can easily make ourselves a business out of what we have here.